Hey guys, it's a boy Innocent FS try again. I'm back to my YouTube channel, guys. I know it's long I've come to this YouTube channel just post some videos to you guys, but guys, I'm back now to post video back to back. So I'm going to start a challenge soon, but I just want to post this video on how to. I want to teach you guys how to pick support and resistance today. Like the best way to pick your support and resistance easily. There's no this you use this indicator. The best way to pick it by yourself easily. I've made the video. Just watch the video, guys. Watch the video. Although I'm a forest trader and I'm still a broke forest trader, I'm not that rich. I'm not in where I want, guys. You know what I'm talking about, guys. No, as a forest trader, I know what I'm talking about. I'm not in where I want. Peace out.
Now I learn it. Understand, guys? So let's go. Let's keep cooking. So we are going to use another pair today. We are going to use another pair, I'm coming. Just a minute, guys. I'm coming. So what I'm trying to do with this is that I want you guys to just believe that you can do it. If you believe, okay, I can do this thing, then you will be able to do it. Understand? So to make it from forest trading, you have to be very, very serious. Number one, that's the first thing. To make it from forest trading, you have to be very, very, very serious. That's why I used to tell people that I don't it's not that I make it from forest trading, but with little experience that I have, I think it's okay with little experience. When you have a very little experience, you know what you are capable of. You understand? You see, this is a backtesting place where I backtest. This is where I backtest my strategy, trend line, everything, and it's working out perfectly. You see, it's not the same as the strategy I use on my normal account. This is just a scalping strategy. I test that, and I see it's working out perfectly. So let me clear all drawings so you can know more about what I'm talking about. So today we are going to talk about support and resistance. Understand? So support and resistance is the basics of forex. Like support is where you buy the market from. Resistance is the place where the pressure of selling are coming from. So the resistance are the place where the sellers are. The sellers are waiting for the buyer to come to the resistance and then they dump it to the downside. And resistance is the place where the buyers are and they're waiting for the sellers to come there and then they dump it to the downside. That's how the two is. There's nothing different from the two. So guys, let's go. So today we are going to use 1 hour time frame for this. Um, I'm going to teach you how to spot out your support and resistance. First of all, zoom in your chart, dim everything, look at it by yourself. As you are looking at this chart by yourself, what are you seeing? You are seeing some places like the place are just all these angles you're seeing, all these angles. I want first of all pick all these angles out, all this angle, all this angle you're seeing. That's how to pick your support and resistance. When you pick out the angles out, you feel, oh yeah, am I correct? Am I this? Am I that? Understand? So you have to pick all these angles out, or let me pick it out for you. That's the first thing to do. Pick all the angles out. Like, okay, this is where I'm seeing this, all the place that is coming to your eyes. Pick it out, and then after picking it, let me just pick it out finish so you guys can understand what I'm talking about. So we can pick this too. So now, with you picking it like this now, you will know where is support and where is resistance. You understand? This is the most easiest way to do it. And then after picking it out like that, the first thing to do is now to recognize that okay, this is support and this is resistance. Support will be in the bottom and resistance will be at the what? At the top. So now let's go. So picking out your support, just connect the top one. Okay, this one is the support. Shift it to the future and see what is connected to. So when you shift this one to the future, we see it's connected to this one again. So you can now just call this one support. Understand, guys? You can now call it what? Support. So we can call it support. Support. Understand? So that's the best thing to do, and you can call it support. So do you see it? We have our support zone right there. So when you have your support zone, how can you pick your resistance? Go again. The same way you did your support, pick it out again from this, extend it to the future. Look at how many connection it has. And now you see that it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 connections. So we believe that okay, this is a resistance what? A resistance zone. Understand? So you pick it out again. You just pick it out again. There's no problem with that. Pick it out. Resistance. So after picking out your resistance, the next thing to do is just to carry it out and put it. When you know that okay, this is a resistance, see to you now, to yourself, as you're looking at it, we have a support and we have a resistance zone. There's nothing to argue with. We have a support and we have a resistance zone. And now, how to now work with it? Understand? We still have this one as a support zone. Let me pick this one to out. We can call major. We have major support and we have minor support. So now, this one we are picking out. We have how many connection does it have? If you look at it, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then this is the eighth connection that we are seeing this thing add, like in trading. So now this should be our support, major support, and this is what major resistance, and this is what minor. This is what minor support. Understand? It's minor support and it's still minor resistance. Understand? But we can still just call it. Let us just call it for the case of this video. Let us call it minor resistance. Understand? For the case of this video. So now, how can we just know our minor resistance and a major resistance? Major resistance and support are the one that work from the higher time frame, and minor is the one that you pick when you are going down to your lower time frame. That's how it is. So now, how can you work with it? To work with this thing is one of the hardest thing I have seen many forex traders do. Like most of their mistakes, understand? So we have to pick the last support zone from here. We have our zone from here. Pick it to the future, extend it to the future, and see how many touches does it have. It only has 2 touches. We're waiting for the market to come there again and then show us a reaction. This thing I'm telling you guys today is not that I'm just bragging or doing anything. I want you guys to listen and just backtest it. If you keep backtesting, you are going to understand what I'm talking about. Understand? So we have our major support and our major resistance and our minor support and our minor resistance. Let me pick it out so you guys can understand me. So on this, we can call it our minor. This one should be our minor, like minor resistance. Minor resistance. Let me call it minor resistance. Okay, minor. Oh yeah, minor resistance, and we have it like that. We have a minor resistance, and now we have our minor support right here. Our minor support, and we have our minor support. I think I did a mistake right here. Like we have our minor support, minor, minor support. So now we have our minor support. We have our minor resistance, and this should be our major resistance, and this will be our major support. Understand? Do you know why I call that one the major and why it's not the minor? I don't. You guys, I know you guys will be mistaken. You guys will be like, what's happening? For me, it's the major resistance, and we have our minor support, and there's a reason for that. There's a very good reason for that because if you are looking at this place right here, if you're looking at this place, we can still call it our major, and we can still call it our minor. It's twice, you understand? And this one is still our major and our minor, but we have this one as our major support. The rest are minor. All this one are minor support. All this one are just minor support or resistance. This one is the major. This one is major support right here. So let me put it there for you guys so you guys can understand. So we have this right here as what? Um as our major major support, major support zone. We have our major support zone right here. We have our minor resistance, our minor support. And this one, what should we call it? For you to call this one number one, let's go to the 4 hour time frame and then you can view more about what I'm talking about. So now we have this one as our we can okay, this one should be our major and this one should be our minor because this minor is you pick this minor when you were like when you were trading in, understand? When you are still in the trading, understand? Do you know why this is called the major? Because this is very powerful, understand? And this one is called the minor because you picked it in a lower time frame. That's why I choose mine. Understand? So now this should be our minor support, and this there should be a major resistance right there. So now I think you guys are understanding because I know it's hard to understand unless you backtest. Understand? So we have our minor support right here. Let's pick this. This should be support. and this should be resistance. Doing a mistakes. Understand? So we have our minor resistance, we have our minor what support right here. So for you to have this kind of thing, you know where your minor support is and where your minor resistance is. Minor support is the one you draw. Minor support or resistance is the one you draw, the one you pick from a lower time frame. And the major resistance is the one you pick from the higher time frame. And you know, I picked some from the 4 hour time frame, and I picked some from the 1 hour time frame. So these two, let me change the color so you guys can understand, because I know some people out there that don't understand what I'm talking about. So the red one is the one we pick from the higher time frame, and those one are the major, and the red one are the major support or resistance, and the blue one are the minor support or resistance. So let's see. Let me still put a name to this. This one should be. We have our major resistance. We have our major resistance right here, and I think you guys. Sorry, this one is not okay. Major resistance. I think you guys can just listen to it because the spelling is not okay. And I know some people are out there that just say rubbish. Resistance, I think it's okay like this. Anyhow, just like the major resistance. So we have our major resistance, major minor resistance, and our minor support and our major support. So why do we call it major and minor? Is because this support and resistance we're talking about, when people have been using this support and resistance and failed, understand? And this support I've been using it for a year right now, and I've never failed. It's not that it has never failed. I've lose from it when market is coming there. I think it's gonna buy, and the market still sell. Understand? When you think your bias is here and then the bias isn't there. That way we have the major and minor. Majors are the ones that have that majors. Sometimes major may have more touches, but most of the time the major resistance or support we have like 2 or 3 touches. Like other majors, or let me say two touches. That's when you can still call it major. For me, when the support or resistance zone still has 2 touches from the higher time frame, you can still call it what? A major resistance or support. Now, why do we call it major resistance or support? I've told you that already. So if you can count it for the major one, we have one, two. We have 2 touches on this one. That's why we call it what? Our major resistance. And this one too, we have what? One, two. We have 2 touches on this one. That's why we call it our major support. And if you can look at the minors, we have one, two, three, four, five, six. That's our minor resistance. And we have this one, two, three, four, five, six. That's our major minor support. So I don't know, maybe anybody's understanding this, but to my own thinking, I think you guys should be able to understand, because it's something simple, and I don't want to go higher, like go like very high on this. I'm just going to teach you guys this today, and next time we are going to learn how to use it on your favor. But the first thing I'm doing today is just to how to pick it. I'm going to pick it on another time frame for you guys, so you guys can understand where I'm picking it from again. Understand? So because I know some people out there that don't even understand this thing called minor or major, all this minor stuff or other things. I know some people out there that don't understand. But don't worry, guys, you are going to understand it if you put time to learn. Just put your time, dedicate your time that okay, this thing I'm doing, I want to make money from it. And put your time that this thing I'm doing is not a fast money making skill. Forex is not a fast money making skill. You can make thousands of dollars from Forex, but when you don't learn, you can't make anything. But you can be a lucky winner. Like some beginners in Forex trading, they just come out to Forex and start making money from Forex. Why they don't learn? Understand? It's just a lucky days. Understand? Some beginners have a lucky days. Understand? So let's do this same thing on another pair. Let's go for GBP USD. No, sorry, GBP AUD. Let's go for GBP AUD and see what we can get. GBP AUD. Oh, sorry, AUD. We have our GBP AUD. I think we should use on the GBP AUD. So let's go. So this GBP AUD, I think the first thing I told you guys is to go to your higher time frame. Why is this called Okay, I backtest all day, I backtest everything. So it's another backtesting. So now, what's the first thing I said? Go to the higher time frame, go to your 4 hour time frame, pick your major support and resistance from there. Understand? That's where you're going to pick your major what and resistance from. How can you pick your major resistance and resistance? Major support and resistance is that look at the place that is shining to your face. That's the best definition I can do, guys. That's the best thing I can do. Just to find the place that is shining to your face. Okay, this place is shining, this place is just coming out. Where are you seeing? Then pick it out. So I can see this place by myself. This place is very like is obvious. Understand? The obvious place, you understand? So I can see this place too is obvious for me. So with this, I can just pick these two as my major and my major support and resistance. Just pick that two as the major support and what resistance, and then mark it out. We have our major support and resistance from here. We have this one. How many touches? One touches. Understand? So we have this one as our major what? Support and resistance. We have this one as our major support and pick the resistance out. We have our major resistance. Uh-huh. This one has two. And what I said about major and major resistance and support? I said when it has two touches or one touches. Understand? So we're waiting for the
Omo, I
top
no
touches
dey
on
hear.
this one. Yeah? How do you say? Can you hear me now? Don't worry, I'm going to post the video to the class, like to the Telegram, if you know you can't hear me. So now, what I'm thinking of again is that when you draw your support or resistance, when you draw it, sorry guys, this is a class I do with my mentees, and I have to just record it so I could post it to the YouTube channel. And I want you guys to subscribe to the YouTube channel. So now, when we have this, we have our major support. Let us mark it out. Everything you're doing, just mark it out and backtest. The more you backtest, the more you know about this thing called forex. So we have our major support, major support. Sorry. When you have your major support, you can put it here as a major support. And we have what? Our major resistance. Can you hear me now, Marvelous? Or anybody out there? We have our major resistance. Major resistance. Oh, sorry. Resistance. So major resistance. Let's put this on top. Let's put this one to below. So I know you guys may be confusing. Like just put your time to backtest this. You are going to know it. So then after doing that, you go to your lower time frame and pick it the same way you pick your higher time frame. Pick it there in your lower time frame. Do you see how it is in your higher time frame? On your lower time frame, do you see how clear it is for you guys to just know what you're doing? It's just about knowing what you're doing in this forex market. Understand? So now, the same way you pick that one out, pick this one too out the same way. So where's the obvious place you can see in this one? Where's the obvious place? Dim your chart. I said zoom out your chart. Look at okay, where's the obvious place I'm looking at on this chart right now? So this place, I'm thinking this place is obvious to me. This place right here is obvious. And let me make it smaller. This place is obvious to me. I say another place that is very obvious to me. I think I have this place. So I think with that we are done. Then let's pick it out. Expand it to the future. Don't just pick and leave it like this. Expand it, like take it to the future. Look at what's happening in the future with it. So we can just pick this one as a better one. We can say it's our better, that's our minor. And then let us pick the top one. We are still going to change the color of the minor. You know, the minor should be blue, and expand this to the future, and you can see that okay, it's working out for us. So let's change it. So now, I think you guys are getting how I'm picking this out. It's simple to pick out when you understand it. That's the main thing. It's simple to pick out when you understand it. If you don't understand it, you can't pick it out. But if you understand it, you'll be able to pick it out. Forget about anything that anybody is saying. You'll be able to pick it out when you understand it. Understand? So now, if you see our major resistance and our minor, you see how different it is. For our minor, we have many touches, and our major, we have no more, like it's not more touches. And our minor, we have many touches. Understand? So now, let's figure it out. This one is our minor, minor support, minor support, PPORT, minor support, figured out. And we have our what? Minor resistance. We have our minor resistance, minor resistance. So figure it out also. So now with this that you guys are seeing by yourself, there's nothing like uh fake life. With this that you guys are, I know some people can't still do it. I know you don't still understand, but As I pick it out, just try your best and go out there, pick it out the same way I pick it out. Look at the first thing to go to your higher time frame, look at the obvious place, pick it out. After picking it out, expand it to the future, connect it to more connection, make it have more connection, more touches, and then you pick it out your major support or resistance. And for the minor support, you go pick it out from the minor places, and then you're done. Just pick it out the same way you do it on your 4 hour. That's the same way you're going to do it on your 1 hour. Okay, guys, I just want to do this because I know you guys. I don't want to rush you guys, although I'm supposed to do more. I'm supposed to do like more. I'm supposed to do more, but I don't want to rush anybody. I don't want to rush anybody. I just had to understand. I just had to. I don't want to rush anybody. You understand me? So I think we good. I think we're good. GVP giveaway. The last one we did on GVP giveaway was this. We did it on this page, and I think we're good. You see, it's just the same. There's nothing. It's just the same. It's just the same. It's just fucking the same. You see it, guys. There's nothing hard in this. There's nothing hard in this. The same way I did that, the same way I did this. There's nothing hard in this. Just try your best and keep back testing. And if you keep back testing, you're going to understand it. There's nothing hard, please. There's nothing hard in this. Just keep back testing, guys. Keep back testing. Back testing, guys. Keep back testing. Understand? So our major class is gonna start by next week, and I think it's gonna be okay for us to do that kind of class. And I think you guys are going to just know what I'm talking about. Understand? So let's stop the recording. I'm coming. So if you know you can't hear me, don't worry. We are going to learn from the Telegram. I'm going to send this to the Telegram group so you guys can learn, or go to the YouTube channel. I'm going to do it to the YouTube channel. Go and watch it from my YouTube channel, guys.